I believe, I've said this before, but my opinion hasn't changed. I still believe that every character can be viable if you build them in a certain way. Some more than others, others less than because Chi-Chi exists. I haven't managed to make her go with okay, but that's different. The focus is Hydro because, well, given the trailers, they're gonna make us use Hydro MC in the fight against the Toray. Why? Considering Pyro and Dendro are objectively better? I don't know. I guess it's because to support Flynn's, Llama, and Nephra, but, you know, Hydro Traveler can't really do the lunar stuff, so... But I guess that's a different discussion for a different time. My goal for this stream is to, I don't know, I guess prove, I guess myself wrong, because when someone as biased as myself for a Traveler, I just didn't like how their kit worked. I just didn't like, there were certain things I just didn't like about this element for a Traveler. Even though I really liked Hydro. Like, Hydro's one of my favorite elements in the game, but I feel like for Traveler, they just kind of botched him. And there's like a pattern I've noticed, too, with the elements. It's, Anima was mid, Geo was pretty good, Electro was Electro, Dendro was really good, game-breaking even. Hydro exists, and then Pyro is actually pretty good. At least, for me, Pyro is definitely my strongest element by far. From a meta standpoint, I think Dendro still might be better, but I still use Pyro because I just prefer Pyro, personally. And then Cryo, which I'm hoping will be on par with Pyro and Dendro, if not better than both of them combined. But anyway, I'm on a tangent. Let's focus on Traveler. So, the game wants me to use this weapon on him. All the way to an interesting start. But you know what? Screw it. Let's humor the game. Let's just see if the game's build is going to be better than the build I usually go with him. I usually put on him. Let's see. Why would you say Hunter? Really? I can see why they would use that, but that doesn't really make sense given their kit, so... It's explicit, this stupid number. That doesn't really make much sense given their kit. Also, holy crit rate. Jeez. 99 over 204. If we don't crit, I'm gonna be very confused. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be a little confused if you don't crit here. Okay, but see, that's not gonna work because these don't help him. These don't help his kit. Why would I go with the crit weapon when I had a crit rate? That's just over-taxing under crit rate. And why would I lose Hydro damage when I'm trying to make him a DP? Okay. This game is just trolling me at this point. Let's just focus on getting some damage tests done and just go from there. I want to see how he does by himself first before we, start team building. I figure, because again, given the trailers, they're going to make us use Hydro MC and fight against the Toray. And even if I get it from my gameplay perspective, doesn't mean I gotta like it. Because I was so excited to fight Viria with Pyro MC, but then it just botched me and gave me a Trial Traveler, which, mind you, okay, damage already looking less than my usual build, alright. Audio to a table start. 23k in the last hit. I suppose, it's not the worst. I've seen worse damage outputs from Traveler from Hydro. Now, Hydro MC is interesting because, at least for me, because I do have 2 designated teams for him. This team I think is better because, hold on, does Kazuya have the, he does not, okay. I need this piece, oh wait, hold on. Yeah, take that. Okay, it's not 900 though. We need like, yeah, we need an EM goblet, but Nikita is the only one that's available. So I'm just gonna take this from her for now. Like we'll get back to it when the stream is done, but for now, that's gonna stay on him. Now we need to test the same team. Oh, we got such a glider. We need to find some. We had to get some energy for Kazuya and Ether. Oh, look at that, Hydro Slams.
Yeah.
Speaking of, the buffs are gonna be interesting. I hope they big Pyro definitely benefits the most from them, given what I've seen. Like, given what I know about the H element, Pyro definitely benefits the most, but... Ooh, excuse me. Busy day today. But, yeah, I think Pyro definitely benefits the most. Cause extra crit rate, extra energy regen, extra EM, because, again, if you're like me, run them as like a melt-based DPS, or like a nuke with melt, that EM comes in hand.
Yeah.
Buddy, I'm above you.
Water jet.
Okay, we didn't crit. That's we have 79 crit rate and we didn't crit. Almost basically 80. Screw it, let's just go crazy. Benny gets energy fast, so I can just tell that. Okay, I mean we are being buffed by Benny, Shilon, and Kazuya, which signature weapons, yeah, but the constellations are at 0 for both Kazuya and Shilon. Now I could go for Shilon in C2, but I don't want to risk it. I got my Columbina funds. I can't just use them. I gotta save them. I told myself that I would go for Shilon in C2 at a later point in time. My target right now is Columbina. Once I get her, I'm gonna focus on my Sarita funds. I think this needs to be the way I want to go about this. Okay. Let's see. Damage is definitely less. Like, it's like a lot less, like damage wise. That's like something I'm noticing. We hit 101k. I'll upload the short later tonight or tomorrow morning. But we did hit 101k with this team with the a different build. Come to think of it, could I use the build I would usually go with? Hang on a second. Just an earn of 212. Screw it, let's see. Okay, not bad. Not bad. It could be worse. I've definitely seen worse. Again, this is... Oh my god, can you stop freaking flying around everywhere? I'm looking at 92, that's not bad. Do we need my crit rate food for this? I don't think I will. I don't think I need to. We're running Jade Cutter, I don't think we need to buy crit rate food for this. I don't see this build doing more than the other build I had though, so. And we didn't crit there. We have, I think, yeah, we lost some crit rate, yeah. It's like 70 crit rate, but we still have a decent amount of crit rate. You know what, just for my sanity, for the sake of my own sanity, and so that we're not, you know, here for eternity, I'm just gonna pop one of these now. We are crit rate to 80, not 89.3, almost 90. Meaning there should be no reason why we don't crit here. Unless the game was to freaking troll me. In which case, I'd rather you didn't. Please don't.
Everybody stand!
Just to the heals. Because I know this part of the fight is kind of freaking annoying. It's a point, dog, trying to damage me. Give me energy, and I'll be on my way. Yeesh. Yeah, that's definitely a lot less than the other builds.
Get out of here!
Whoop. You mind? I can't stop him. Okay, y'all need to knock it off. Ether, why did you chuck it that one? The one we gotta focus on is right in front of you. Where are you going?
Bombs away!
Yeah, first damage already less. Okay.
Teamwork is dream.
Now, if we don't crit, I'm gonna be very confused. We have 89 crit rate. We should be critting here. I think it was like 79k. Definitely less than no, now let's go to my build that I use, the build I usually use. Oh, okay. I'm like, why did I attack if it can HP increase? I'm like, why did I? That's right, because based on 1.2% of our HP, and that increases our attack percent. But because of how their kit works, this is definitely better, like the weapon wise. Now the problem, the ratio. Even with the crit rate buff, we're gonna be in later. I think because the crit damage on this weapon is so high that we need like a decent amount of crit rate to like even it out. It's like this isn't bad. Like 35 over. Well, but no, it's not really good either. Now I'm thinking about it. I think this is like better. 45 or 288. But this is the build I feel more comfortable with, so we're gonna stick with it. Like, I'll try the other build too, maybe. But like, we're gonna focus on this build first. And then go from there. Actually, no, let's just focus on this build first because I know critting with this build might be, like, very difficult, even with the crit rate food, considering our crit rate is just so low by default, unless... Hang on, let me cook. Let me see. 45 over 263. I'll try this build first and then we'll switch to the crit rate circlet. Cause like I need to know like which build would be better. I mean all the sieges like the way the right way to go about this. I just
Water jet!
oh crit. We're all the way up to a great start. We're not critting and just trying to get energy.
Let's light it up.
Oh. Isn't that lovely? Not on crit again, but that doesn't matter. Whatever we need, let's go.
Water jet!
Wind strike. Bring it.
Yeah! Water jet!
Okay, we haven't crit yet, bro, which is not good. We haven't crit yet. I get it. Our crit rate is definitely much lower than it should be, but no, not really, because before my Power Traveler build was like 45 or like 200 something.
Go!
We still haven't crit. We managed to de-damage him, but we haven't crit yet with this build.
Go!
Oh, that we crit 80k for Vape. Not bad. I wish our Power Traveler was Vape though. I've always seen Melt as like definitely better damage wise. I haven't really tried Vaporize for Power MC. I'll probably try it one day.
Letting great names echo.
Or Colin being like, I could probably try that, you know. Although Lunar Vape isn't a thing. Same with Lunar Melt, which is two of my favorite reactions in the game, Vape and Melt. So those don't have reactions, which kind of sucks. If you had crit there, I would have been a little angry because we always...
Off we go.
When I do a damage test like off stream and stuff, I have a tendency of critting when I don't need to crit. But when I need to crit, I don't crit. See, we didn't crit once with the freaking burst. So this is yikes.
One with wind and cloud.
Come on, Ether.
Go!
89. Okay, I did something wrong, didn't I? I definitely did something wrong. 'Cause this shouldn't. This build should have done more damage. I mean, we crit. It was an 89. I don't know. I still think I messed up. I just don't know where.
Go!
What the fuck is this boss doing? Why are you so freaking jumpy? Stay still. Let's try this again, because I feel like I messed up somewhere, because I definitely hit 101k before I started streaming. Like, this is early. Like, I just wanted to make sure it actually worked. But, like, this is a good idea. Now, do I expect this build to do a bunch of damage? Not really. No, it's Hydro. Hydro MC isn't really meant for damage dealing. I feel like I should have realized that, but... Okay. You know what? This might be a dumb idea, but I'm gonna roll with it anyway.
Whatever you need.
Because she does boost EM and she does increase attack by a decent amount. So I'm gonna try this. There's no guarantee that it'll work, but I still wanna try it anyway.
Let's light it up.
Water jet!
I still want to try it, even if I'm not sure this is actually gonna be beneficial. I mean, she helped Hydro. She helped Pyro, Animal MC, so she might help this version of MC too. But this kind of, would her shield like override like the freaking melt or the vapes? That's what I don't want to happen. That's what I don't want like her shield to like take like her like the crowd to like mess up the vaporize. We haven't crit. Okay, well there we go, like 14k. I don't know if this team is even gonna be viable. Like I know the rotation for it. I just don't know if it's gonna really, do anything for me.
I'm going in.
There's no guarantee that this team is actually going to be viable. Or like this rotation.
Yeah. Off we go.
Water jet!
You see what I mean when there's like... you see what I mean when I say there's too much stuff going on in this fight? Oh, Ether's full. Ether is full. Of course he is. That's just my luck. Okay.
Bombs away!
I had to wait for her application to stop.
Clouds high. The birds
Get to work. You two. Time.
There's no guarantee it isn't gonna work.
go!
That 126. Although this isn't the building that it'd be. I mean, I gotta think about this. Obviously, this isn't the building gonna be going with because the ratio is just 25% crit rate. It's not viable. Even if I try to rationalize that, that's just not smart. 25. I mean, you know what? It's good. Let's just try it against Skirmish and then we'll test a different team because I didn't think we hit almost 130 at all with Hydro MC, but hey, I'll take what I can get. Is it really a disorder if you're basically telling me how to freaking cheese this guy? It's not really a disorder. You gave me
Water jet!
like you're giving me tips to beat him. It's not really a disorder if you're helping me.
That divinity is mine!
Yeah, okay, sure, whatever you say, Evo.
Water jet! Perish!
Everybody stand back.
Oh, wait, hold on, let me cook.
Wipe out!
Okay, there we go. And because Lolly increases their EM because of her console. Okay. I can see why this would be better, at least for me. Given the way that I play Hydro and C. This might work out for me after all.
The all-knowing God.
You're not the heater though, we've already established it. Someone's angry. Okay. You done with the tantrum yet, or? You teleport? Okay, I got it before it's over. I'm gonna take it.
Get to work.
Burn to oblivion.
But we're not in Allen, so I can't use Becky. I can't use Pyro.
Go.
That's not how this game works, buddy. There are rules you gotta follow. Even the defenders have to abide the rules sometimes. Look at that, shield's already almost gone completely. I'm gonna... Do I renew my crit rate food? I don't think I need to. Not yet. I think the pet can deal with this guy. I agree completely, but killing me isn't really gonna fix your problems, dude.
Good riddance, cruel world. Not possible. Yeah. Bombs away.
Teamwork is true.
Mother moons, adorn.
Show no mercy.
Go. What? Yeah. I was destined for more.
$171. Now again, this isn't the build we're going to be going with. I don't think I need to explain why this build wouldn't work. So I'm not gonna. Unless... See, this is like the average, like this is my average ratio. So when you pop down shield, that's my EM we get 309, that's still... As long as you have like 300 EM, I think we'll still be able to hit decent vaporized damage, so... Let's test this again against the array. This might, I don't know. This might, I mean, I gotta think, because I'll test both builds, like, against the, okay, no, we don't do that much damage. It's, oh, that's free, frozen, sorry. Yes, this Lolly does be outclass the Hydro Traveler in damage, which feels wrong, but it's just a reality that I've seen. No, I would use Mist Splitter for the extra damage, but I don't think Mist Splitter is really doing anything for this kind of team. Just to give it, how did we miss that? Is this skill so bad that we somehow whiffed? How did we whiff that? Okay, we 15k on Frozen? That's not bad. Could be worse. Okay, let's test this against the array with both teams. We're gonna do the Lolly team first. Crit rate food for each test. We'll do the Lolly first, keep a record of that, and then we'll do Shalom. Whichever one is higher, that's what we're gonna go with. That's what I'm gonna go about this.
Show no mercy.
Waiting patiently for the cooldown. Why this is cooldown? How long is the cool? I didn't press it.
Get out of here.
We have a shield equipped still.
Get to work.
Keep that there. Extra EM. Okay, 130. That's, I think that was like just okay. What I need to be careful of, because I don't want the melt damage to override the vaporize damage. So I think what I have to do is just not use her burst, or I can use her burst during this part, but no other part after that, because I don't want the cryo to override the vaporize, because she applies like a lot of cryo, and like I want to make sure that that cryo pitch is overriding the vaporize that we need to be hitting, because I don't think I can't speak. I don't think Hydro MC. I keep saying Pyro. I use Pyro so much. I'm like my brain is like accustomed to saying Pyro. 117. Okay. That's actually a lot better than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna be completely honest. I didn't think we would hit. That's like the damage that's like slightly under. No, that's like slightly over GeoMC. But GeoMC doesn't really use Vaporize or like EM, so that doesn't really help. Okay, now we need to get her energy again. So let's head over here. Oh, speaking of, I forgot to mention, for Columbina, I have this weapon for her. I won't be able to go for a signature because knowing my luck, I'm taking into account my luck, and my luck has been pretty bad in most Gacha games in general. My war luck has been pretty abysmal as well. So for my mental state, I'm not gonna be going for a weapon, even though I really, really, really want to. It depends. My pity on the weapon banner is pretty low. I think it's like 5 or 6, maybe 7. It was 4. It was less. My last. Oh, that's right. That's right. Last time I got a double. Yeah, no, I'm losing this 50-50. If I go for this weapon, I'm losing the 50-50. I'm not taking that chance. I ain't taking that risk. No way in hell am I gonna take that risk. Kaza always has to like the. Okay.
Let's light it up.
Kaza, buddy, where's your energy at? Thank you. Okay, 117, that's the number to beat. Will it happen? It's possible.
Time to go.
Like, I wouldn't doubt it. Do I see it happening? Honestly, not really. Because granted, I do have a C4 Lolly, and her C2 gives us an extra 250 EM when we have a shield, and lowers their height. Frozen or melt? Oh, okay, that's perfect then, because given the rotation that I have with Ether, Kazu, Benny, Kazu, Lolly, Ether, the vaporize from Kazu's burst, the power from Kazu's burst will trigger a melt reaction when I apply cryo to the enemy. And by the time Ether goes in, that Hydro res is it's like an extra 20% Hydro damage increase, basically. The C6 would definitely improve both Pyro and Hydro, but I mean, I don't know, it depends. If she does end up having a rerun at some point in like the future, or like in a few patches from now, then that will, you know, I will get the last 2 constellations that I'm missing for her, but as it stands, I don't have any plans for that as of yet, because again, her focus right now is going to be like once I get her, then I'll probably save for other characters, but who else would I want? I mean, Nicole, who might end up being the 5-star version of Bennett, even though Bennett already feels like a 5-star support. Although if she's the thing that makes Bennett get power crept, I think this game is gonna go off like on his head. So I apologize for the stutter. I hope it's not too much of an annoyance. Okay. Oh, it's you. Perfect. You're right in front of me. Perfect. Perfect. This is It's all lining up perfectly for me.
Why do they never miss?
Okay, you like stop hitting me,
Get out
bro.
of here! Adventures. Off we go.
Buddy, I saw you. What did you think was gonna happen? I saw you. Okay. What did you think was gonna happen? Okay.
Bombs away!
4 seconds should be up.
Wing strike.
Yep.
Teamwork is dreamwork.
I messed up the rotation. I forgot to use Shalom and stuff. Frick. Okay. Fuck it, let's just get free energy from this guy. It'll save us the trouble of, okay.
Go!
What? Ether, where were you? The enemy was right in front. Where was he aiming? What? I don't understand. What? Where were you aiming? The enemy was right in front of you. Why did you aim to the left? Like, the universe itself was like telling me, just stop trying to make this character good. But no. I won't rest until every element of Traveler is viable. At least every element is able to do at least 400 to 100 now. Geo, I don't think... Pretty sure Electro is like physically impossible to over like 50. I don't know how much Hydro Electro he can realistically do, like by themselves. Because I know they're not really, the damage number and scaling is pretty freaking low, even for Traveler standards, so I don't know. Okay. Let's try not to fumble this again. We're gonna pop in our crit rate food just in case. I'm already running low. I made some more this morning. I'm already running low on them. Also, don't forget to get your Lieben rewards. I can't believe I have to remind people of that sometimes, but you know, there's 40 primos a day. Don't sleep on them.
Bring it.
Those are easily Columbina funds. Don't let them go to waste. My guy, what are you planning to accomplish with that? 90k? I don't know. The Solali book could be topped. I don't know. Well, not okay. Well, it's not the door. It's more with the team.
Go!
I don't know if it can be bested. I don't know. Can it be bested? Hang on a sec. I gotta check something. Okay, I did not record that. Okay. I'll just record it after the stream then, and then upload it later.
Wind strike.
Alright. Alright, screw you too. Just messing my freaking combo, by all means. Screw you too, asswipe. Okay, where are you? I saw the health bar. It's you.
Everybody stand back.
Hear the echoes of the
Pop this, just to
Get
keep
out of here.
me alive. We have 2 heals technically because we have Bennett. We have we also have shield. Hello, did we not get the vaporize damage going? What happened?
water jet.
Okay, we're not critting for some reason. Well, that's fine. Let's go. This time I didn't forget.
I'm going in.
Fallen leaves.
I'd be disappointed if I just forget somehow. Okay, will this do more damage? I'm not sure. 96. I think I'm gonna keep Solani on this team. Solani is now in 3 of my teams.
I'm never
She's
late.
in my Hydro team, Dendro team because the extra EM it provides, my Animo team, and my Pyro team. No, she's in 4 of my team. I don't think she'd be beneficial for Cryo. We don't even know what Cryo does yet. We don't know if it's going to be a... I'd rather than be a DPS again, given the buff is, you know, tied to crit damage. But, you know, they could very well end up being a shielder. So, we'll see. We shall see. Who else do I want to test this on now? Now that we've established we got a set team. I think we need to do this against the Shogun. Yeah. Yeah, try the Shogun. Just to see how much damage we do. Now I need to remember that I need to apply some cryo, but then immediately switch out to ether. I didn't do anything. Hey, I'm trying to talk to my community here,
Water jet.
and you're freaking being aggressive.
Get out of
You
here! Dead.
witch.
Teamwork is drip. Get to work.
The eye sweeps the land.
You son of a bitch.
Shattered. Bombs away.
Screw you. Hold on, wait. I gotta read this. Hold up. Does Frozen work? Frozen does work. Okay, got it. Because the Frozen could work in theory if I need to, you know, okay. Ow.
Fulfill our pact.
Water jet.
And that weakens your Hydro Res by 20%.
Lightning.
For seconds. Except you're not letting me get those seconds, you.
You two.
Mm, I want to say bad words.
Water jet.
Evasion is futile.
I'm not there for evasion. If we're not evading anything, they don't want to beat. Oh.
Show no mercy. I'm going in.
Clouds high. The birds
Screw it. That's a bubble. No, doesn't matter.
Water jet.
I'm glad that she gets so much energy regen. That's something I appreciate. Because like her burst is like almost always like available for us to use. Still with Traveler's burst was a little better, but you know,
Fallen
up this now.
Adorn my night.
Final calamity. Show no mercy.
That was closer than I would have liked. I will admit that was a little closer than I would have liked. Run, Kazu, run!
Get out of here.
The refute is still active. Ow.
Get to work.
Yeah, I'm gonna just do this now, just so that we can get it out the way. Yeah. By the time the second few seconds are up, she should be weakened. So, let's get this going. Okay, let's go.
Wipe out.
One.
Teamwork is drip.
Clouds high. The birds.
Fulfill our pact.
Okay. How much energy would be better than?
Go.
We didn't. What the? All crit food went away at the last second.
Lightning.
You know what sucks? Our crit rate isn't even that low. Like I crit consistently with Power MC with this build, with the crit ratio like this. So why can't Hydro do the same? What's your excuse? Whatever. No, I'm not gonna rage. I'm not gonna rage. It's just not worth it.
Time to go.
Let's light it up. Show no mercy.
A fleeting shadow.
Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
Yeah, there'll be a freaking bar. I can watch you squirm.
Illusions are but distractions.
Your bomb is an illusion. It's you. It's you.
I'm going in.
Wind strike.
Fulfill our pact.
Go.
Okay.
You two.
I send that. And Hydro Burst that actually managed to land its mark. Surprised. I didn't think it would.
All desire can be broken.
But I don't desire anything. I just want to crit. You missed completely. You missed again. You're not good at this, are you?
This bug, let's light it up. Show no mercy.
Fallen leaves.
Screw it.
Adorn my night.
Lolene, East Papa.
The damage her,
Everybody
that's whatever.
stand back. Let's light it up. to work! Suffer the wrath of Eastling!
Bombs away!
This isn't gonna work.
Final calamity!
Unless?
Water jet!
No, we just barely missed it. Okay. Well,
Show no mercy!
All obstacles! Center time! Followed by blade!
what is that doing? Okay, yeah, this is an issue. I think I damaged her too much for this to work.
Is in my hands!
Alright,
Yeah!
first.
Going in!
Clouds high. The birds
Fulfill our pact!
Okay, I don't think we did too much damage to her before we could really stun her. That's that's annoying. Guess you could try Scar. Scar might actually end up being easier now I'm thinking about it. Career food is still active. We don't gotta renew it just yet.
bow before me, worm!
I don't want to bow before you. I just want to get this over with, Jay. You know, we both know this is gonna end. So
Get out of here!
stop, please. For your own sake. I'm not like I'm telling you to stop. For your own sake. Even crit there. Is this man allergic to critting even when I give him crit rate food? What's wrong with you, Ether? I had a power build that had 25 crit rate, and you crit more consistently with that build than this one. I don't understand this game sometimes.
More power!
What the hell? Let's quit your power. You need no power.
Lolling!
Cute.
East Papa!
Yeah! Bombs away! Yeah!
There we go.
Yeah!
Let's get this over with.
I am the all-knowing God! Burn to oblivion!
Alright,
Let's light it up!
melted. Actually, frozen.
Kneel!
Can't see what's happening. Did we hit him? I think we did. Alright. Okay, so Lolly bars at 0. Good, good, good.
Reality is pain!
Hey, Bub, crit rate food because it went away, and I'm not trying to do this all night.
Good riddance, cruel world.
Alright, let's see if we can't crit this time. If we don't crit, I'm gonna be confused. Mostly annoyed, but confused at the same time. Okay. Pretty quickly. Grab it. And toss it.
Possible.
Alright, here goes nothing.
Wipe out!
Rush.
Going in!
As one with wind and cloud.
Fulfill our pact!
I can't lose it all again.
I think 170. Let me check the footage real quick. Hold on. 172k, 172k, 566. That was our damage for this build. With this team. I think that comes, because, again, we're using Vaporize, and because we gain more EM with Lolly stuff, that enhances the Vaporize damage we do. And because of her console, she has a confidence that reduces dirt. Bro didn't exist anymore. Bro got frozen. He just got freaking destroyed. Ew. But yeah, I think, at least for me, because again, I do have constellations on, my set Lolly, so it definitely does help. I can't forget, I will definitely form Kazuha like an actual EM goblet. Just so that I'm not, forced to constantly switch out goblet to do like a Hydro Traveler test or something. This piece can be scrapped. I don't know why I still have it. This piece gotta go. This piece can go. Are there any pieces that I'd roll for it? Maybe? Do I have any pieces that I'd roll for it? Okay, well, whoa. This one has the potential. This one definitely has potential. Let's see. Let's see. Huh. I'm sure there's a character who can use it. Let's level this one up too. Might as well. Energy, yes, forever follows on each anyway. Okay, but this piece, who can use it? Is it better for Farina for that? No, I figured that wouldn't be better for her. Although the extra HP would help, I'm pretty sure. It's also this piece. When did I get this one? This one is, I think, might be better. Yeah, I think it might be better actually. Higher HP percent would produce higher. 40k, I think 40k. Okay, well, I forgot. Yeah, switch this weapon back. 63 over 226. Oh, just because she had J Cutter equipped. That's why I'm like, what the? 37. No, this one is supposed to be better. So 36, 60 over 220. Yeah, I'll focus on Farina another time. This is Ether's stream. Let's switch back to power before we end things for today. Did I switch this back to the... Yeah, I did. Okay. There's one last thing we gotta do before I call it. I think because this one has less crit damage, we're able to get out of using crit damage circlet. Even though the 34 isn't really a good ratio. That's why I kind of had this as like a compromise. 45 to 244. Definitely less damage. But I'd rather less damage than, constantly be forced to use crit rate food over and over again, Let's go to Capitano. Drain. I need to resonate. With the best element, in my opinion. I say my opinion because I don't want to cause people who claim Dendro is like the best. Which Dendro, to the credit, Dendro is a pretty good element kit-wise, and I'm not gonna deny them that. I just like the place out Pyro more. Just something so satisfying, just freaking bursting your enemies out of existence, Resident Evil Pyro. This will always be the only way that I'll ever resonate with Pyro. Just out of respect for Capital, this will always be the way I resonate with Pyro. 45 or 244. Now, I'm not using this build just yet. I have to wait. But once I do, once the buffs are active, it will be 44 over 252. Once we, get the buffs from the skin. And, like, how many days we got left for this freaking patch? 55 or 240. This is also a pretty decent ratio, ratio-wise, but less damage, which isn't a bad thing. I'm just saying, for me personally, because the way I play the game. We'll keep this build on for now, but we definitely will be switching to the other build at a later time. Let's bring out our team. Like goes to Lolly just in most of my teams now. Like not even for the melts, she's just there because of what her constellations do, and like and you know, and like what they provide for the team. But she benefits Dendro because of extra EM usage. She benefits Hydro because again EM and their Hydro res will decrease. Pyro is self-explanatory because melt damage go burr. You know this build, I feel like this does more damage. So when you get the buffs from the skin, I'm assuming they're gonna be attached to the skin. I feel like it might be like there's a game that I played that had like buffs, but like once they were like I don't remember the game. I don't think it was Star Rail. Like I don't remember, but like I know there was a game that I played that like had like buff tied to like a certain cosmetic or whatever. See, like his personal damage is definitely better here as well. So Lolly doing 250k, what the hell? Damn, relax, girl, you okay? In 5 days, we gotta kill this doctor. 5 days, 16 hours, 14 minutes. I will be streaming the of course on my Twitch. I already made an announcement, but I'll definitely post it. Actually, no, I don't think I will post it. I won't, no. I'll figure it out, but I did post it on the community section. You can check that out. Link will be there if you wish to, you know, tune in. It'll be uploaded as a VOD, like I think 2 days, like the day after, or like the day after, because I do plan to do a Columbina stream as well. There's a few things I plan to do next week. Yeah, next week going to be Genshin. A lot of Genshin content going to be, you know, popping up on this channel. So, you know.